WMNH, rip the knob off.
Souvenirs from failed relationships. Will I keep them close by? I see them everywhere. They remind me of how happy I am when I'm with you. No more let downs, no more hang-ups. Between the pages, I found a fairy tale with so many ways. I finally found a better route. Because of you, I have seen a difference. Because of you, I have opened my eyes. Buried within until I learn what I must do. Unchain my burden, free my desire. 'Cause nothing holds me, no one controls me. It's a trick of the mind to be on the outside looking in. And all because of you, I have seen a difference. All because of you, I have opened my eyes. Because of you, because of you. Never turn the page before your story begins. Souvenirs from failed relationships. Will I keep them close by? I see them everywhere. Just a reminder, I'm happy with you. I'm happy with you. I'm happy with you.
What a great song. That is Souvenirs, and that is the Writeful Heirs, who we're going to introduce in just a moment, live in studio with us on this Saturday morning. Welcome, everybody. If you are listening live, we have entered the third hour numero trace of Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious Manchester, New Hampshire. Also streaming online at mattconnarton.com/live. It is Saturday, September 14, 2024. And I'm going to go ahead and bring these mics up, and the Writeful Heirs are here with us live in studio. Welcome.
Hey, great to be here.
We have John Montalto. Is that how you say it?
Perfect.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And Sonny Barretto?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. So welcome to both of you. It's nice to have you here. And I'm kind of adjusting these mics on the fly because the Writeful Heirs are going to play live for us in studio. And by the way, so where does the name come from?
That's an interesting question. I think we just really were thinking about kind of being the heirs to a lot of different music while we were growing up, all these great influences that we had. And we just wanted to be songwriters. So it's Writeful with a W-R-I-T-E.
Yes.
And it's really kind of reflecting that, you know, we're songwriters, but we're heirs to a huge legacy of diverse music, rock and roll, and other influences.
I was reading on your website something from another interview that you had done where one of you said something about at a certain point you stopped worrying about genres and just worrying about kind of, which is interesting. It sort of relates to a conversation that Jenny and I were having with our previous guest in the second hour, Eli Lev, about not worrying about trying to fit into a particular genre or style, but just doing the music that you want to do, you know, and letting it come out organically. And it sounds like that's kind of your approach.
Yeah, I mean, we've stumbled into so many different types of songs that we can't really say that we're, you know, strictly Americana or anything like that. You know, we've got some songs that sound a little Latin and things like that, you know, just they happen, and we don't want to really exclude them. We just want to let them flow.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. And how long has the Rightful Heirs existed as a duo? How long have you been doing this?
Take that one, John.
Well, we had our the anniversary of our first song creation was September 4th.
7 years?
7 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 years we've been writing collectively.
Okay. Just want to move that mic a little closer to you.
Of course.
Yeah. So, over the course of that time, I mean, how many songs have you written and recorded together?
Well, we've written over 30 songs. We've recorded 10.
Yeah, about 10.
We've recorded 10, and we're in pre-production for our next project. We have 15 new songs, which we're going to start. We're going to start work on at the end of November.
Okay.
With our producer Lincoln Schliefer.
Okay, excellent. Do you want to play something live for us? We played a studio track. We have a couple others we can play over the course of the time that we have together. But I'm dying to hear you play live.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, we're happy to play. We're going to play you all brand new material, so we're happy to do so.
Oh, fantastic! All right.
So this next song is called "In My World," and it just kind of came up as, you know, instead of complaining about the way things are, which I think a lot of us, you know, in this kind of election year are all griping about what we like and don't like. I said, you know, what if I just wrote a song about what I really like?
Yeah.
And that's what this song is really about.
Okay. All right. Fantastic.
In my world, there's no traffic 'cause we all already got there. In my world, there's no hunger 'cause there's nothing that is not shared. We always stop and lend a hand. We always give what we all can here. Here in my world. In my world, there's no worries 'cause we know nobody's not nice. In my world, there's no sorrow 'cause we all see that we've got rights. We always turn the music on. We always have a party on here. Here in my world. Just get your ass on down here before you waste your life on feeling bad. It's the best time you could have here in my world. In my world, there's no mirrors 'cause we all see what is so true. In my world, there's no garbage 'cause there's nothing that we can't use. We always turn ourselves around. We always pick it off the ground here. Here in my world. Just get your ass on down here before you waste your life on feeling bad. It's the best time you could have here in my world. We always turn the music on. We always have a party on here. Here in my world. Just get your ass on down here, boy. You waste your life on feeling bad. It's the best time you could have here in my world. In meiner Welt. Wie Halime. Konnichiwa. Ha, 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 ha.
Very nice. Very nice. The Rightful Heirs with us live in studio on this Saturday morning here on Matt Connarton Unleashed. And you were saying that's brand new?
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. So well, we'll just describe our songwriting process is that I come up with most of the music and melody, and Sonny writes all the words. So
Yeah.
And before we started writing songs together, Sonny really had no experience with putting together a song, and it's really remarkable how over the last 7 years that she just progressed into this really great storyteller, and it really defines our music.
How many songs did I ask you before? How many you've written so far
Like
together?
over 30.
Over 30, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I think it just kind of started out where, when we met, I just handed him a poem, and, he came back to me like in a week with this recording of him singing my poem to this amazing music, and I was like, wow, this is really amazing. I was so pleased.
Yeah.
And, what started to happen later was, he's so prolific in writing all of these amazing tunes that I realized it was kind of like solving a puzzle to put the lyrics to these amazing tunes. So we probably do more of that and less of me like free writing a song and then him putting it to music. Although we have had that happen, and one of the songs that we're going to be playing, he wrote the music twice to the song. So there's a song on our album called Tear It Down, and originally I gave him a song called Muscle Man, and I said, hey, I need music to this, and he wrote this like kind of bright and jaunty music, and I'm like, that's just not, bluesy enough, or I need something like more serious. So we held on to the music, and that music became Tear It Down. But we'll play for you a song called Muscle Man later on that is the kind of second generation for that song.
And it's kind of fun because one of the songs we sent to you was "Tear It Down," so you'll get to hear one lyric idea that spawned two songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, let's right now let's play another studio track, and then we'll hear you play more live. But I'm dying to play the song "American Dream," the radio edit, and then maybe we can talk about it after. But this is a really great song. This is "American Dream" by the Rightful Heirs.
I lived and died the American dream, 'cause things aren't really what they seem. Worked all my life, she don't want me. I lived and died the American dream. Bills unpaid, the sinking feeling you will never find. Peace of mind. I did everything her way, spent all I made, packed up and left my home for a better job. But I was robbed. I'm burnt up and all tapped out. What else could I live without? The American dream, 'cause things aren't really what they seem. Worked so damn hard to keep her green. I lived and died the American dream. hopes and miracles. Take a pill. What else can you do to protect your head? Until you're dead, trying not to get old. No one to hold a million others who live just like me. Uncertainty, I'm running on borrowed time. I say it's a goddamn crime. I lived and died the American dream. Packed up all my pride in my SUV. I survived COVID-19. I lived and died the American dream. Shopping malls, tell me what I want to be. The markets fall, rub them up with spending sprees. Build a wall. Are you me or kidding me? I'm living on borrowed time. I lived and died the American dream. I'm still in love with my country. My rock and roll will keep me free. I lived and died the American dream.
I really like that song a lot. That is American Dream. That is the Rightful Heirs, who are here with us live in studio. And yeah, I'm curious to hear the story behind that song. Very, very topical, shall we say.
Well, you know how sometimes you're just kind of like talking to somebody and you kind of make a phrase that just kind of like sticks. So I think I said something along the lines of like, oh, I've lived and died the American dream.
Yeah.
And John's like, oh, that's a song. And he just kind of kept noodling it, and he came up with the chorus right away. And then he, I think, already had a piece of like a verse that went with it. And why don't you talk about how you constructed it?
Well, we had the chorus to the song, and trying to fit what a verse would be to match that.
Mm-hmm.
There was a song idea that popped into my head that was 25 years old, that I never did anything with, that just fit perfectly.
Yeah.
And once we had that structure in place, Sonny was able to complete the whole lyric idea.
Yeah. No, very cool. Very cool. And who's on that? Well, Larry Campbell is on that song with you?
Yes, the great Larry Campbell.
Yeah. Yeah, tell us about him.
So Larry Campbell has, I think, 3 Grammys. He's playing, I think, pedal steel guitar on a lot of our tracks, and on this particular track as well, right?
And on Tear It Down, he also plays guitar and pedal steel as well.
Yeah. We also have Josh Dion on drums.
And Danny Lewis, the keyboard player for Government Mule, played on all of our tracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So our producer, Lincoln Schliefer, is a 50-year studio pro, and these are all of Lincoln's friends. And Lincoln cast every song with specific players that he thought would be most appropriate for each track.
Okay. Okay, cool. You want to play another live one for us?
Sure.
Absolutely.
So this next tune is called Take Me Back to Nashville, and we had taken a trip to Nashville and played an open mic in Nashville, and that was a real privilege because there's so many wonderful songwriters there.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember this girl just like got up and like belted her heart out, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is like Brandi Carlile. And so that kind of inspired this tune, which is really about a relationship between kind of a songstress, let's say, and her inspiration. Whether or not he's positive or negative, you could figure out from the song.
Yeah.
But he's kind of like the muse inspiring her.
Okay. All right. Very good. And what's this called?
Take Me Back to Nashville.
Take Me Back to Nashville. Okay. If you're just joining us, the Writeful Heirs are here with us live in studio, and we're going to hear another live tune.
This guitar's a little temperamental. This guitar was sitting in a house in Germany for well over 5 years. I was just able to collect it. So
Yeah.
okay.
When the music stops, my heart just drops, and then my thoughts just start to turn to you. You were in a rage, you turned the page, you climbed that stage till your number was through.
You're the one that moves me home. Take me back to Nashville.
I just wanna hear you play.
Take me back to Nashville.
We can find another way.
Your song keeps calling me. It's calling me home.
You were in a gown, I brought you down. You turned it round till I could hear you sing. I made you cry, I don't know why, but I would die to hear your sighs again.
You're the one, now I've come undone. Take me back to Nashville.
I just wanna hear you play.
Take me back to Nashville.
We can find another way.
I know what I heard. It's all in your words.
Yeah, look what I have done. You made it like a poem.
I can't fall if you refuse.
Hey, I'm your muse. Take me back to Nashville. You still want me around.
Don't come back to Nashville. Will you still push me around? Will you still push me around? Will you still push me around? Will you still push me around?
Hey, I'm your muse. I'm coming back to Nashville.
You said something, I heard nothing. I said nothing, you heard something. Tear it down. I did everything for you, just tear it down. It's the only thing to do. I've been waiting, you've been praying. I've been praying, you've been waiting. Tear it down. Can't get anything from you, just tear it down. It's the only
Very, very catchy. I like it. That is Tear It Down. We've got the Writeful Heirs here with us live in studio on this Saturday morning. Let's go ahead and try that mic, John. Try talking into that.
Better volume?
Ooh, I think we're onto something here.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Well,
That's much better. Yeah, we were
Back.
we were getting some buzz earlier that was not helpful. Yeah, that's a big improvement. I can actually hear you. So I plug that mic into a different channel. So so we have the Rightful Heirs with us live in studio with us. You want to play another live one for us?
Okay, so you just heard Tear It Down on the recorded track there that we submitted, and that was really the music that John came up with for this next song when I handed him these lyrics. And you'll see these are two totally different songs. This is probably a little bit more kind of serious sounding. And,
Okay. Oh, now I'm curious.
Yeah. So the song's called Muscle Man.
Okay. All right. Rightful Heirs live in studio. The Rightful Heirs live in studio.
Hey there, muscle man. Why don't you move me if you can? Hey there, muscle man. Why don't you move me if you can? A prodigy, no ambition. In your mirror's been your mission. On the verge of what's inside, I'm urged to say they lied. Hey there, muscle man. Why don't you move me if you can? Hey there, muscle man. You know you'd move me if you can. Watch this love's condition. Can't you see what you've been missing? Break free from your history and come feel my mystery. Hey there, muscle man. Why don't you move me if you can? Hey there, muscle man. Oh, you could move me if you can. What's on the outside won't free you from your inside. What's on the outside won't hold you from your riptide, that one inside. Hey, you got to, I want you. Hey, you got to move me. Hey there, muscle man. Why don't you move me if you can?
I like it.
Thank you.
That is Muscle Man. The Rightful Heirs are here with us live in studio on this Saturday morning here on Matt Connarton Unleashed, playing some tunes. We also played some studio tracks. And what have you released so far for studio material? Do you just have the one album, the one self-titled album, or have you put anything else out prior to that?
That's really all that we've kind of put out there, like on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music and all of that stuff, is that studio album. We did have another song that we had a different producer do, but we haven't really released that one. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we're working on for our next go-around.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, you're probably constantly writing, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a disease.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just keeps happening.
Yeah.
There's nothing we could do about it, and it's all different, and you just got to go with it.
Yeah.
Right, and just blessed to have such a wonderful songwriting partner. For many years, I had gotten to the point where I wasn't really able to complete anything on my own.
Yeah.
And then once Sonny and I started writing together, all of these wonderful new ideas started coming about. And in the 35 plus years that I've been writing, this is the best material
Really? Yeah.
that I've really been part of. And I've been part of some really great bands
Yeah.
in the past. So it's really pleasing to have this type of partnership.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Where do you record? And by the way, forgive me if I asked you this earlier. I may have been distracted by the little technical problems we were having. But where do you record? Where was this album recorded?
Lincoln's log cabin in Bronx, New York.
So there's a place in the Bronx, there's a studio called Lincoln's Log Cabin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
It's really like a basement. There's no log cabin, but
Yeah.
it's a house in the Bronx, and he's got this like basement studio, and all of these amazing artists came there to record our album.
We were really fortunate. We recorded the album during COVID, and a lot of these musicians would have been on the road.
Yeah.
And they were grounded, and they were available to us. So we were very, very lucky and fortunate to have the opportunity to have them come in and really create our music. I mean, basically, we came in with songs just the way we're playing them today.
Yeah.
And from that point of view, Lincoln had a vision for each and every track.
Yeah.
And we're just really grateful we had the opportunity to work with Lincoln and with all these magnificent players.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you plan to go back there for recording in the future, or are you going to try somebody else? Or
Oh, we're definitely going back to Lincoln.
No,
Yeah.
Lincoln's our man for sure. We're scheduled to meet with Lincoln at the end of November and to play him 15 new songs, including all of what we played here today. These are all songs that are going to be considered for the next project.
Oh, excellent. Very good. Very good. Do you want to play another live one?
Sure.
Sure.
If you're just joining us, we have the Writeful Heirs with us, live in studio here.
Can you see?
Yeah. So you want to introduce this song?
Okay, so this song's kind of a medley. It's two songs really kind of sandwiched together that just kind of happened that way. One day, John was noodling around, and he just kind of slid from one into the next, and then it just kind of, we realized they needed to go together. So the first song's called In Due Time, and the next song's called The Devil, and feel free to put your favorite villain in our devil song. Think of who you must. In these times, I'm sure everybody's got somebody that they consider might fit the bill here.
No doubt.
She knelt down upon his grave. A blackbird screams and flies away. While she's here and he is gone, no reason left to carry on. Just take your place inside the line. All questions answered in due time. One sole tear is all she saved from the memory of that day. Now that woman has grown old, that little tear has turned to gold. Just take your place inside the lines. All questions answered in due time. In due time, everything shall be revealed. When you look into the mirror, is there no one left to save? As the image becomes clearer, who's the master and who's the slave? And whose rules do you obey? I have seen your face before. History has served me well. There'll be those who take your hand, but I won't fall under your spell. I won't follow you to hell. Would you know the devil if he looked into your eyes? Would you know the devil? And it comes as no surprise that you've been hypnotized. You're thinking you can do no wrong. Do no wrong. Do no wrong. Yes, we all do have a shadow, and we all must make a choice not to give in to what's shallow or to slip into the void. We just need to raise our voice. Would you know the devil if he looked into your eyes? Would you know the devil? And it comes as no surprise that you've been hypnotized. You're thinking you can't do no wrong. Do no wrong. Do no wrong. Would you know the devil? Would you know the devil? And it comes as no surprise that you've been hypnotized. You're thinking you can do no wrong.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.
I like that a lot.
Thank you. So In Due Time it felt to me that there just wasn't, I needed to have more.
Yeah.
And it was just that happy accident when I was doing that figure. Just going down that half a step is where the devil started. And I said, Sonny, let's try to put these two together.
Yeah.
And like I said, it was just a happy accident.
Yeah. No, that was very cool. If you're just joining us, the Writeful Heirs are here with us live in studio. Before we run out of time, do you want to play one more, and then we'll kind of remind everybody where to find you online?
Oh, we'd love to. Thank you.
Yeah,
We'd
absolutely.
Love to.
No, I like that last one so much. I just want to hear another live one.
Oh, great. Thank you.
So, let's see.
So
you like to do?
I'm kind of.
While you're looking at that too, I'll just remind our listeners, if you're looking for the Writeful Heirs online, so it's Writeful with a W, WRITEFUL, and then Heirs is HEIRS for the spelling impaired.
Sure, we could try that.
Okay, this is another song that's quite different here. Let me just make sure. Let me just tune this up here.
Sure.
So this is kind of like a date night song. Like if just kind of one thing kind of leads into the next, and the song is called Pepper, and it's kind of not like our other songs because it's a little Latin sounding.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. Cool.
Don't have much more to say about this song.
Well, the song almost didn't come to be, but that's a story for another time.
Oh. All right.
We can say more about that later.
Bring me a little more pepper, baby. I'll pour a little more wine. We can make it together, baby. It will really be fine.
Close your eyes, make a little wish. Yes, I'm your guy.
Play me some more of your music, honey. I'll make a really good rhyme. We can play it together, honey. We can sing it right.
Take my hand, make a little wish. Yes, I'm your man, and you've got me right here, baby. You've got me going crazy.
Wrap your arms all around me, baby. Turn me towards the stars. We're still holding each other, darling. That's just who we are.
It's what we are. Make a little wish. Let's do this all night.
Slide your hips a bit closer, my love. Dance me through the night. We keep moving together, baby, and it feels so right.
Close your eyes, make a little wish. Yes, I'm your guy.
It's time that you kissed me right there. You could do that again. We can make love together all night. It will never end.
Just take my hand. I've got what you need. Yes, I'm your man, and you've got me right here, baby. You've got me going crazy now.
Bring me a little more pepper, baby. I'll pour a little more wine. We can do it together, baby. We can do it right. We can do it together, baby. We can do it right. We can do it together, baby. We can do it right.
That song made me blush. No, that's great. That is Pepper by the Writeful Heirs here with us live in studio. Where should people go online to keep up with everything that you're doing? Where's the best place to go?
TheWrightfulHeirs.com. That's the WRITEFULHEIRS.com.
Okay.
And Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all the major music carriers you can find us on.
Okay, excellent. And do you have any shows this weekend that you're playing, or when's the next show?
No, that's something that we're working on. As you know, in order to play a lot of the venues here, you do have to know a fair amount of cover songs, which was totally new to us. So we're currently working on about 15 or 20 cover songs so that we can put a show together and start playing at all the local places.
Excellent.
And just to say, we're from New York, And when we moved here, we were surprised to find that there is really a fantastic music scene here.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful musicians, a lot of opportunities to play. So we're happy to be part of it.
Yeah, excellent. What brought you? You're both from New York originally?
Yes.
What brought you here?
Oh, just like I think in living in New York, after a while, I used to have this helicopter that was over my house all the time, and I was like, I really could use some peace and quiet. So like we came up to New Hampshire, and it's been great. There is no traffic here,
Right.
at least where I drive anyway.
Yeah.
And as long as they don't put any more stoplights in, I think it'll be an awesome, awesome place to drive all the time. So
Yeah.
we're loving it here.
Excellent, excellent. Very, very good. Well, we'll in a moment we'll wrap up. I was thinking about playing this studio track, Jupiter in July, that I really like. As you said, you can get it on all the streaming platforms. So thank you both for coming in today. This has been wonderful.
Thank you so much
Well,
for
Matt,
having
thank
us.
you for having us. And we want to get the word out to the public about your show. So we will be
Yeah.
promoting it on our website and our Facebook page.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course,
We
of
appreciate
course,
that.
yeah.
We appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who joined us today. Of course, we had Ricky Mapleton in the first hour, and we had Eli Lev in the second hour. And we also, too, we're going to, before we get to the very end of today's show, we will, today was the world radio premiere, or at least the American radio premiere of the new song Runaways by Club Paradise, which we love. Absolutely love. Jenny, you were commenting on that specifically earlier.
Yes, I love that song.
Yes.
I think it's my favorite.
Yes. And for those of you who are listening live on Saturday, we have an event Jenny and I will be attending, kind of a special thing if you want to remind people.
Yes, you will find us tonight at the Mosaic Art Collective here in the Queen City at 66 Hanover Street, Suite 201. They are having their opening reception for the Full Circle, the Speed of Light art show, which is a juried art show, and I'm very proud to say that one of my pieces is in it. So I'm excited to be one of the artists at the opening this evening. You've got to check out the Mosaic Art Collective. Definitely a must-do for the Queen City, a gem of a place. You got to go to this gallery. It's amazing. And some of the artists' workshop areas are just incredible to look at it as well. They're celebrating their anniversary, so come on out and celebrate their anniversary, and maybe we can run into each other and you can give me your opinion on what you think you see in my painting.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And of course, if you miss any part of today's show, it will be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org and at my website, mattconnerton.com. And thank you again, both so much, the Writeful Heirs. Such a pleasure to have you here. And we'll close with this track, Jupiter in July. Anything we should know about this before we play it? Any kind of a story behind it? Or
Yeah, there is. There was a period of time when I was pitching a lot of song ideas to Sunny, and I was getting, the text would be after she listened to a lot of thumbs down. And I was starting to get very self-conscious. And I had this song, Jupiter in July, and I did a demo to it, and I sat on it for 3 weeks. And finally I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to send it to her.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how the song came about. Do you want to add?
Well, I just loved it. It had like some minor chords in it that were a little different, and of course Lincoln just really ran away with this song with the production, and you'll kind of hear that as it comes off. But it's a really special song, and we think it's probably our favorite song on our album.
Oh, very nice, very nice. All right, well, that's a great way to close the segment then. Yeah, again, thank you, and. Here it is. This is called Jupiter in July. This is the Writeful Heirs.
Just like the 4th of July, she took my hand and cried, I remember you. just a small